In today's modern world, we have sedentary lifestyle. This further causes different ailments in the body. One such popular disease is diabetes. Diabetes is a disease in which the body's ability to produce or respond to the hormone insulin is impaired. Due to causative factors, it is classified into three main types: type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, and gestational diabetes. Type 1 diabetes is found in children. Here, the body's immune system destroys its own pancreatic cells. Hence, insulin is not produced in the body. Type 2 diabetes. It is asymptomatic, found mostly in elderly patients. Here, normal insulin production takes place, but the body becomes less sensitive to its own insulin. Gestational diabetes. As the name suggests, it is found during the pregnancy period in a woman. It may last after pregnancy or may be chronic. After diagnosis, if left untreated, diabetes can lead to devastating complications such as heart disease, nerve damage, blindness, kidney failure, and amputation. And the risk of death for adults with diabetes is 50% higher than for adults without diabetes. Goal to treat diabetes is to keep the blood sugar within the normal range. Non-pharmacological treatment for diabetes are as follows: exercise. Aerobic exercise along with weight resistance exercise for 3 days a week can be followed. If not possible, then even a 30 to 40 minutes of brisk walking can make a tremendous difference. Yogasanas can also make a great impact. Thus, physical activity reduces insulin resistance of the body. Diet. Avoid processed foods, fats, protein, and carbohydrates has to be combined in each meal or snacks. Karela juice 20 to 30 ml empty stomach, or methi seeds soaked in water overnight, or 2 grams of jamun seeds per day, or haldi or amla should be included in diet. Thus, improving diet and exercising regularly is an important part of diabetes. When improved diet and exercise does not reduce the blood sugar level adequately, then the next step is medication, that is pharmacological treatment. Oral and injectables are used in the treatment. Most commonly, metformin is prescribed. It works by reducing sugar product released by liver. Also, it enhances insulin sensitivity of hepatic cells and peripheral tissues. Common adverse effect of metformin is diarrhea, anorexia, metallic taste, and stomach upset. Sulfonylureas. It works by stimulating pancreatic secretion of insulin. Its common side effect is hypoglycemia. Hypoglycemia is abnormally low level of blood sugar. That is, the blood sugar level drops below normal range. It is important to know symptoms of hypoglycemia: confusion, heart palpitations, shakiness, anxiety are some symptoms. DPP-4 inhibitors, that is dipeptidyl peptidase 4 inhibitors. These increase the level of incretins, that is GLP-1 and GIP. These incretins stimulate insulin release and inhibit glucagon release, which in turn lowers blood glucose. Incretins are gut hormones secreted by enteroendocrine cells into the blood within minutes after eating. Thiazolidinediones. They bind avidly to peroxisome, proliferator activated receptor gamma in adipocytes to promote adipogenesis and fatty acid uptake. The new fat cells produced are sensitive to insulin, eventually lower your blood glucose level. Alpha glucosidase inhibitor. They slow the digestion of carbohydrates and delay glucose absorption. This results in a smaller and slower rise in blood glucose levels following meals and effectively throughout the day. Insulins. Rapid-acting insulin acts rapidly for short duration of time and is used as a bolus insulin, which reduces blood glucose level after meals. They are taken 15 to 30 minutes prior to meal. Short-acting insulin, that is regular insulin, also called as human insulin, have a comparative longer duration of action and act similar to human insulin. They reduce and maintain blood glucose level after meals. Intermediate acting insulin maintains the blood glucose level at an optimum level between consecutive meals. Long acting insulin, also used as basal insulin, have duration of action of 20 to 24 hours. Hence, they are prescribed once a day. They help to maintain blood glucose level throughout the day.